Joseph, the favorite son of Jacob, had dreams that showed he would rise to greatness, but his brothers did not share his dreams. Joseph's brothers were envious of his special coat and his dreams, and they began to plot against him. The brothers threw Joseph into a pit and took his coat to deceive their father into thinking he was dead. Joseph was sold to traders who took him to Egypt, while his brothers returned home with his torn coat, pretending Joseph was dead. In Egypt, Joseph worked hard and earned the favor of his master, Potiphar. Despite being far from home, Potiphar's wife tried to seduce Joseph, but he resisted her advances, remaining faithful to God and his master. Falsely accused by Potiphar's wife, Joseph was thrown into prison, but he continued to trust in God. While in prison, Joseph used his gift of interpreting dreams to help others, gaining favor with the prison warden. Pharaoh had a troubling dream that none of his advisors could interpret, and he was deeply concerned. Joseph was brought before Pharaoh, and he prepared to interpret the king's dream. Joseph interpreted Pharaoh's dream, predicting 7 years of plenty followed by 7 years of famine, and advised on how to prepare. Pharaoh promoted Joseph to a high position, putting him in charge of preparing Egypt for the coming famine. As the famine began, Joseph's wise management ensured Egypt had enough food, and many came to buy grain. Joseph's brothers came to Egypt seeking food, but they did not recognize him as the powerful man in charge. Joseph tested his brothers to see if they had changed, using his authority to create challenges for them. Joseph revealed himself to his brothers, and they were overwhelmed with emotion and joy to be reunited. Joseph forgave his brothers, understanding that everything had happened according to God's plan. Joseph and his father Jacob were joyfully reunited, bringing peace and happiness to their family. Joseph's family settled in Egypt, where they lived in peace and prosperity, thanks to Joseph's care. Joseph's story teaches us about forgiveness, perseverance, and trusting in God's plan, showing how we can rise above challenges